Episode 47. As if awakening from a bad dream, Hornet finds herself back in the Terminus, right before the final boss. After the last episode, I'm not sure if I included it in the actual episode itself. I actually went back and tried to fight the final boss a couple of times just to see if there was anything I could do differently by, I don't know, playing the needle in her presence, or just not pressing the bind button at the very end. Neither of which seemed to really do anything, which I guess should be expected. I'll probably include that last attempt in the last episode. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But we're here now, and we're going to explore further into Forloom, into the places that I guess we haven't really gotten into yet, just to figure out what else is left in the game, because I know there's more. Just like with Hollow Knight 1, this can't be the end. No, and I guess for that exploration, maybe we'll put on something other than this. It's actually been quite a little while since the last time I played. Got through to the end and beat the final boss, and then beyond my power I couldn't really play the game for a while. Let's go with the Witch again. Just because it's the one that I've used the least, I guess. Gotta remember how to play. And also remember where I'm going. There's of course the one big area that we have yet to explore. But even before fighting the final boss, I couldn't quite figure out how to get in there. There is that one area with a key. We found a key right over here, I think, was the key. One of the keys. And that let us in, and behind there was another key that we needed to get further in. So I think if that first key was any indication, we have to find another key somewhere out in the world or something. But there's no way of knowing where that key might be, other than looking it up. So I think before we resort to that, we're just going to explore around and do a bunch of odd ends that maybe I haven't done since the last time I played. There are all of these odd ends, like this one, where there's that one locked door. Not even a locked door, just a door that we can't get through, where something's banging its head against the wall. This locked door, which requires some kind of diving bell key. And this isn't a locked door, but it required something, which I think we'll need like some kind of hint to get to. Maybe as we keep on exploring, I don't know. Well, first things first, let's check in on the towns, I think. Maybe they got something for us, maybe they don't. I guess we can stop by the first shrine first, since that requires the least amount of travel. I don't have a solid plan for this episode. Maybe I should have thought of one. This one's new. Pilgrim Preacher. You stay close, sister. Them halls beside are crawling with haunted husks. Wandering will only bring death, pointed and painful. Please don't go too far, sister. Right here is the only safety you'll find within this whole cursed place. When did this one appear? I don't think they're saying anything new here. No new quests. And I'm still missing this one spool fragment. Alright, I guess we can do that. We can try to buy everything that I haven't bought yet, as a first step, and then in the course of trying to buy everything, we can also... Oh, this dialogue is new. I'll get to that in a sec. But while getting the rosaries and buying everything, we can just stop in on every place that we know that maybe sold something, and maybe there's someone there that can help us explore what we need to explore. The same way that merchant over off the right side of the screen helped us find that one area off to the top right. I'm not sure if that's going to be our way forward, but we can try, I guess. Anyway. Sir, I have opened the way above these halls, and bested the white knight that stood as guardian. Which white knight? Oh, is she talking about Lace? Surely not. Maybe? Yeah, okay. Child of the monarch, she claimed herself at the end. And her shell suggested it true. A being born purely of silk, woven tight. That such a feat is possible. I have seen life woven from silk before, but tiny, transient. Never like this. Wait, so she's just like a bigger version of that one badge, or the one charm from the first game. The one that made the little weavelings, or whatever they are. Continuity. Ah, Belvinger, you've seen a marvel indeed. Well flawed marvel, at least. One to keep far from she was. Not sure what that grammar is. Keep far from she was. Oh, I see. One to keep away from. One to keep far from she was. Least for us mortal sorts. Look of a child and a mind to match. But her's been up wandering this citadel longer than most. Even in its long silence. Way before you came and roused its ire. Might have seen herself this place's protector. Keeping it clean and quiet she did. Course quiet meant most crossing her paths found a painful end from her pin. I'd be saying thanks for the saying. But with all the other husks now awoken and enraged, the buck's chances ain't grown by much. Not a miss. Okay, just some backstory on Lace, I guess. Good that we got that. Not the way forward, though. Oh right, if I want money, then I should put on the other thing. Let's see. I think I put it on Reaper, didn't I? Yeah. Because I want to reap the money. So we had this one for more money, this one for more money, and this one to get all the money. Okay, it's easy. Need 500 for this guy or for this woman. And for the other guy, I think it was 300. The thief guy, who also had a spool fragment. If I recall correctly, was the only thing that I was missing from his shop. Here we go again. Yeah, with our big upgrades, this should be pretty easy. Just gonna have to reacclimate to playing the game in general. I guess this is a fine way to reacclimate just from the start. Some enemies that I kind of know their patterns for. Nothing too worrisome. We also have that one more silk heart that we got from Lace, which is pretty handy. Gotta remember my controls though. I find myself reaching for a block button that doesn't exist. I guess we have the counter button on the other ability. How much is that now? Oh, that was a lot. Oh, I had a lot already? I don't remember how much I had. But if we do want a block and we don't have a block button, there is parrying, I have to remember. Just kinda have to press the square button the exact moment they attack though. Which, I'm not sure I'm good enough to do. I'm just going to assume we need like 300 more for the other guy. And of course we need a lot more money for the hot tub, but that can wait. Right now we're just doing the rounds for this normal stuff. At some point I should be able to count the hits so I don't have to, oh, I wanted that. So I don't have to worry about, risking any damage. Not exactly good at counting the hits yet, though. Especially since the Silk Spear does more than one hit of damage. And I don't know how many hits of damage the claw line does. I think it's less than one, or it could be two, I don't know. Alright, that's already 300. No more farming necessary, unless I don't remember how much it was worth. Which is very likely. I guess if it's more than 300, I can make just one more quick run just in this room. Not gonna spend the entire episode farming here. We could if I wanted the hot tub and everything else. And I do want it, but I want it later. Alright, one more run, real quick. Damn. Oh, we're gonna lose our channeling. Alright, we got one hit in, or two. Okay, that's enough farming. Unless it's like 500 that we need, but I think that's enough farming. We'll put the witch back on and pay a visit to our dear friend, whose name I forget. Was it Grindel? I think it was Grindel. Let's do the thing I said I would do. And back to Grindel. Do I have the thing on this? I do. My favorite thing that I never use. Never use when it's actually important. As far as quests go, I think we're done, right? Other than the quests that aren't recorded there, which... I guess the one thing would be collecting all the fleas. That is also going to cost money to find where all those fleas are. I guess I could do the fleas immediately, but I want to find a way into the prison first, because there are probably fleas there. Alright, I'm here to buy you out. It was 680. It was actually way more than the other woman had. Okay, well, we'll be back for that. In a moment. Shall I go farm right now? Is there anything else that I want to do? I mean, I was gonna check in on all the towns. Buy whatever else I had to buy. Okay, so we'll just make it quick then. Still the fastest way I know to farm for money. $680. Wonder how many more spool upgrades there are. Actually, how much am I up to right now? I wouldn't be surprised if they just double your base length bar by the time you get all the upgrades. And how much of the other stuff do I have? Like I said, in between the last episode and this one, I did a little bit of fighting with the queen just to experiment, and also just because the queen fight was fun. So I used a lot of my resources doing that, but it seems like I've mostly made it back now. Right, I have the magnet on. Don't really have to worry about that. Tried to press the button and didn't quite come out fast enough. Almost there. Just these last two guys. And they should be like the other... whatever the elevator thing is called in the other room. Damn, right into him. Right into him. We're just a little short. Who? Where? Down here. There's guys down here. There's guys everywhere. Well, these guys don't have money, actually. Okay, these guys do. Okay, that's enough. Unless I lose it all by getting hit. You help me out. With the thing that I can't get. There we go. Do you stay out if I swap to my other thing? Is that like a thing you can do, like buffer them in and then swap to something else? Not really, no. It wouldn't really help that much anyway. I mean, you could summon like 5 of them or something, and that would be significant damage, but it would be annoying if you just did that to metagame every time for maximum efficiency. So it's a good thing that they don't actually let you do that. Okay, now we're going back to buy 'em out. Lasted steps. Can I go backwards if I do this? No, that just dashes me down, but I guess that's better. Okay. Sell me. What's your description, by the way? Beautiful, this. A glowy little piece of something. Thinks of them horrid clawing whisperers a bit, so might be dangerous. You should take it. Give us your rosaries and lighten my claws with it. There you go. That bar looks almost, or is it exactly... wait. Oh, that's it. We got all the spool fragments, and that is 1, 2, 3... hard to count here, 4, 5, 6. It is exactly 9, so yeah. Exactly double lengths. That's actually a pretty important length considering you need the full bar to heal. But kind of like with in Final Fantasy XIV, whenever you have a cooldown that has 2 charges, you can keep that charge going by just using the heal if you need to, and then you still have other meter to use on other things, while you're still building meter. Not sure if that makes sense, but I think gameplay-wise it's more than just having 2 heals, it's having a lot of stuff going on in between those heals. I want to equip this thing real quick. So that's how much exactly? I think that's like 3 more. Maybe 4? Looks like the length of 3, I'd say. I guess I could know if I went and hit something, but we don't have to. Just going to assume it's 3. Maybe 4. I guess 4 would make sense. Now I want to know. That's 3. Okay. Three doesn't seem like a lot, but it does add into that whole mass thing. It's not just 3, it's all that stuff that happens in between the 3 that you have extra, if that makes sense. Now that I've rested at a bench, did these guys meet some kind of untimely fate after I bought them all out? Because that's what happens in Dark Souls, right? You buy at their shop and they're all dead or something. Nah, they're fine. Can't say the same thing about Lucky whatever guy down at the bottom. What are those lucky dice for anyway? Maybe I should equip them, just to find out. Oh, but those are a utility thing and I don't have utility on this. Well, I guess I could get rid of this. Sure, fine. Just for a little bit. The magnetite dice. I'm lucky. And with this luck, we'll find the way forward. We'll first visit... I guess that would be Belhart would be next, on the way down. Really 3 main hubs if you consider which towns, quote-unquote towns, have mission boards on them. Songclave, Belhart, and Bone Bottom. Anything new? Nothing new. And you're still selling this, but also the gramophone to play the music. Gotta save up 1,589 more rosaries, basically. That's not even counting how much more she might have for us. If we unlock more stuff. Did we record anything new? I guess not. Okay then. Well, it's too soon to take a nap, but just kind of want to set my home point right there. What about you guys? Any weird deliveries? They do have a weird delivery. Okay. I guess we're doing this now. I said I would check in on the town and maybe this is our way forward somehow. Because these are just the normal ones and they don't even reward that much. This one's a different icon and it has a big reward. What's all this then? More for you, Miss Courier. Lacquer fresh, or filled fresh. For the maker on the mount. We have much, so don't worry for our supply. That guy, all the way over there. To climb the frozen peak, it is the journey most difficult. Our tanks go full with you, that tries again. Okay. Only 3 hits too. And I'm assuming we can't, like, jostle it with fast travel. Same rules, right? It seems like a lot of work to get up there even without using fast travel. I guess we do have to go all that way. Well, if you're paying me, then fine. Let's put on the speed thing, actually, if we're gonna do this. And anything else defensive, maybe. I don't think we have anything that really prevents damage. Oh, we do want this, though. Okay. Then we're not gonna do the witch this time. Unless I have... No, wait, that's attack. Then yeah, we're gonna put on something that lets us climb a bit easier. I guess Wanderer, Reaper? Both of them kind of good. As far as reliability goes, I think Wanderer and Reaper intersect somewhere. Yeah, this one already has that defensive stuff, and we can just kind of work with this, so I guess we'll keep that on and put on the Python. Alright. We're doing this now. Should be easy, right? We have all of these abilities. I know the route. I've done this a million times. I probably shouldn't say I've done it a million times, that would mean I've failed it a lot. Oh no. Oh, that was close. Oh no, now we're sandwiched. Damn. Already? It's fine, because we're not gonna get hit any more times. So, we have to go all the way up. And then all the way up the blasted steps, which isn't that bad. It's kinda bad. And then all the way up again, and again, and again. And even then, we have to go through all of this junk, and wow. Do they really not allow you to take the fast travel for this one? I guess so. I'm pretty sure this isn't even related to, like, progression or something. This might just be for money. I would maybe want something with a bit more range. This is actually feeling very, very short, since I got used to the other stuff. It's hard to dash around everywhere when I don't fully remember if there are things that are going to hurt me. Or more importantly, hurt my precious cargo. Oh no. Huh. Like that. I have to double jump. Alright, so this is the bottom of the steps. Right there. So yeah, we have to take that shortcut and go all the way around, which is pretty annoying in itself. There might even be better shortcuts that I haven't even found yet. Okay, all looks good. As long as we walk, we shouldn't run into any issues immediately. And actually it's good that we're going this way. Oh no. Please leave. Despawn that guy and let's go back. I don't want to deal with their ricochet whatsoever. Yeah, it's good that we're going this way because I did want to check in on the fleas, and those guys are on the way. For this route, anyway. Oh. Everything's out to get me. Alright, we're almost there. And just this one that I'm used to. We can actually take a safer route. Oh, we don't have to deal with that one guy anyway. The normal judge guys are easier to deal with than the ricochet drill guys that fly about. At least I feel like they're easier. Get off! I guess I didn't need that, did I? Sorry. I do need this though. The extra silk might be helpful. Actually, maybe for my one offensive tool we can do something that's, I guess, technically a bit more defensive if I use it right. If I absolutely have to take something out, won't be a lot of damage. But we can use these guys to just kind of take care of them from afar, I guess. I've never really tried out this gun, but I still need the money. And I don't even have money right now. Oh hey, there's that big fleet. Oh, Miss Hornet, wonder at how large our caravan has grown, so bold and boisterous. This gilded chamber can barely contain us all. The many fleas are itching to journey once more, to find a space to stretch their wings. But from here as their leader, I am hesitant to order us so swiftly away. These heights hold too much danger to set forth without a safe goal held clear in mind. What of you, Miss Hornet? Your tasks carry you throughout this kingdom. Have you encountered a place appropriate? I've actually been wondering this. We heard from them that they did want to move further up, but I can't think of a place that's safer further up. Maybe somewhere in the Citadel, like the Hot Springs? Not really. Oh really, there? The Ancient Ducks. I have seen a place, Flea Master. A cave beyond the Citadel, at the edge of some ancient docks. That place may well suit your needs for safety. The trek would be long, but once reached, you will find a sandy shore, free predators, beside a wide, clear lake. It is as peaceful a place as I've seen throughout these front lands. That's it. It must be. Our destination has been set. Our journey can continue. True friend of fleas you are, Miss Hornet. That place shall welcome us, no doubt. Will you be joining us, or joining the caravan on this journey? Well, I don't want to miss the cutscene. Do it. Marvelous. We fleas shall be overjoyed to have your company on the road. Now, our new home is calling. We must travel. Is this too much jostle for the package? I mean, we've seen this cutscene before, but not with this many fleas. We can't miss this. If the package isn't broken by now, then it definitely smells weird. Maybe it was cushioned by all the fleas. What a beautiful spot you've gifted us, Miss Hornet. Safe apart from the darkened depths of the lands beside. A place for fleas to grow smart and strong. Here we shall see our travels end. For in Farloom, there could be no finer place to settle. I'm glad the location suits Flea Master. It is a calming thing to know these many fleas may survive. Most bugs of Farloom seem destined for far bleaker fates. Yeah, that's true. Indeed, a hopeful future awaits. And only because of yourself and your efforts. To commemorate our arrival, it would be my pleasure to perform a small service for you. I've been learning to sew. Or sew? Sew, whatever. I guess it's sew. And the little fleas have been gathering materials for me. I thought I could add an extra pocket to your tool pouch, to make your travels just a little easier. Okay, that's the final upgrade. A trifling favor, much less than you deserve. But still, I hope it meets to your satisfaction. Cool. Our tool pouch is expanded. Oh, and this place is now Fleetopia, I guess. And it also looks like we failed the mission. Yeah, the package is no longer in our inventory. I guess it broke. Oops. I mean, this wouldn't have been a great place to launch into the rest of the travel anyway, right? We'd have to go across this way and actually go down a bit, which isn't too hard, but it'd be more annoying than going up to the slab near the spa entrance. I was just kind of curious to see if this could work, and it'd be like a one-time thing that you could only use when you have enough fleas for one trip while carrying the cargo. Wasn't even that useful. Fleetopia. So that's what this huge empty space is for then. I guess. Do I need any of this? I guess I could. How do I... Right, gotta sit down and then actually equip it. Refill that, because it doesn't actually refill the one that's inside your brew when you buy it. And there. Oh wait, I can't afford it. Do I have a rosary thing? I do not. Next time. Oh yeah, these other things that I have. Okay, well we have to turn this in, I guess, but... That's just like for lore. And that would be easy money. But the other thing... No, this one was the only one that opened the, This one only opened that one door that led to the other door, so... We didn't pick up another key that I forgot about. This isn't that. I guess this key might be good for other things if it's still in our inventory. It says certain cells and passages, so maybe it's used for more than just that one door, I guess. But then this thing that we got from the one guy in the bottle water, the boss there, the Seeker's Soul. Who would be interested in this? Cracked shell containing soul drawn from a long deceased bug. So it seems like for this we would need total of 460.
Pashma.
Oh hey, I was wondering if anything changed here, and I guess it has. So many awful places have us these traveled. Many times I almost die, but here it seems safe enough. You will have rest too. Is space enough for us all now, friend? This long lake. Space is much more big here. Finally, I have some quiet from the little fleas. Kinda sorta feels like the big lake from Hollow Knight 1. Especially now that someone is sitting beside it. I was still curious about this one, a little segment though. It's not like the fleas would have changed this, but... Is this even anything? Oops. I don't think I came up here with double jump last time, but it doesn't seem to be anything. We can't exactly jump off the wall here. Or this wall. I'm not sure this is anything. Okay. What else in Fleetopia? Maybe Fleetopia is going to be our thumbnail, just because I haven't really done anything interesting this episode. Okay. That's enough farming for thumbnails. Let's actually go back and finish that one delivery. Oh no. Wait. Is it going to be really annoying to get to Fleetopia from now on? I guess there's a fast travel there. The fastest would be going across this way and up this way. That's actually worse than the travel to the Grand Gate from here up here. I just got used to that. And last time it was just outside of Bellheart, which was the easiest. And the first time was just over in this one corner of the Marrow, which in retrospect was pretty easy too, considering you can just go right from Bone Bottom. Well, okay. Right. Getting to the fleas is going to be a huge pain in the ass now. I pressed the button, I swear I did. And then up. I think... No, it's up from here, rather. Right. There's a hole in the ceiling. I really should have delivered that thing first, but I didn't want to miss the cutscene. Ah. What a horrible fate. I guess this place is technically not worse than bottled water, though. Still an annoying trip just to visit the fleas. Okay, back to Belhort. And this time we'll do the entire trip without getting hit once. Calling it now. Hey, I broke the package. Last time we delivered something to our little servant guy, whose name I'm forgetting again. And that actually expanded his services. Can we expect the same thing here for this mask guy who doesn't actually have any services? I think I want to actually go up from here, rather. The climb up this way is a little bit more cumbersome, I guess. Oh, my double jump destroyed that. Okay. Because of these things, it's a little bit more cumbersome. But after this, when you go to the left, it's really just a straight shot from here without any enemies, unlike the bottom part. Yeah, straight shot, no enemies. Just falling rocks. And spikes. Good so far. Gotta go across. And back up. And then this part with some annoying drilly fly guys. Can we avoid them? I don't think we can. Just despawn. Actually, I guess that's the only drilly fly guy. There should be a way to avoid that one pilgrim, like this. Yeah. Pretty good skip there. And then up and around. We'll actually go up and around this time, I guess. I guess we're going the same way. I don't remember this area as well as I thought I did. And we're already back to where the flies once were. Unless I get jumped by some kind of random moor wing again, I think we should be fine to at least make it to the mountain. It gets up on this one? Or up on any of them? Then left. Oh, we have to go... Okay, we just entered the coral chamber, so we gotta go to the right. They don't exactly kill fast, and they don't change their trajectory, but I guess it's better than nothing to have this old flea guy. Flea guy, I call it. It's a cog fly. That's what it is. I do think we have to go up and to the right here, so go around. Sometimes it's safer to engage enemies, but I think in this case, with this very short range, I'm just going to avoid them. And up this way, we can't take that. I'm pretty sure that's Jocelyn. You know, there are probably even tougher deliveries than even this. They only just now started getting hard, I guess. Like compared to what they were before. They start you out easy with 5 hits and a small distance to travel, and now you've got this huge distance with only 3 hits. But I guess you have like all of the abilities in the world, so that's one thing. Alright, I think there were enemies on the way there. Oh, you know, I should use the benches to actually refill on my cog flies. I haven't been resting on them just because I didn't think I need them. Do need to craft though. Still don't have any clue how to get up there. Right. We don't have a map for this, but I'm pretty sure the only time we were physically above this was when we were climbing on the left side where it was actually like the part of the mountain. In that one caged area that's just like a little peek into the mountain area. But there should have been no, at least I think I checked, no way up and above, like to the left, up and then to the right, back over this. No hidden wall there, I don't think. Although my track record for that is not great. Right, these guys, they can fly. So we'll just try to go over them. We kind of have to go down and around these guys. There. Now there are some enemies here. I think we can just go through them with Silk. The first one... Kill the first one with this thing. Okay. And the other one's bigger, so we can just go through with this. There we go. I could have just gone down and through this door that I opened. Whatever. Still have no clue what's below me. Oh right, it's this. Was there a bench here? Well, if there isn't, there's just a bench up ahead. I think. Wait. No, there was a bench here. Let's do this first. Can you actually, like, do this? Was there, like, a maximum of 4 or something? Yeah, it was 4. Yeah, you can have 4 out and then, have everything remaining on the charge, so you can at least metagame that way a little bit. Because I guess it says you have a maximum of 12 of these guys. If you don't have the other thing on. Not machinist, architect. Crest of the architect. Okay, so there isn't really anyone out to get us over in this segment. It's really just platforming without running into anything. What's the best way up to that guy? I don't think we want to go across the icy part. Do we actually want to go all the way up and then back down the hill? Because going back down the hill isn't too bad. Let's see. I guess it would be up this way. I think we're no longer timed here. Oh no, that's... Don't do that, guys. I actually need those guys. No, wait, I don't. But still, don't waste your breath. Oh no. Okay, noted. Hitting those actually makes them disappear. So actually this thing that's meant to protect me, this double jump, razor sharp thing, it's actually just getting in the way, huh? Careful here. entirely possible that by being too careful I just kind of screw myself. You know, I could have just climbed this whole thing because I have the double jump like this. I completely forgot. Or is this the first time that I got to this part of the map that's climbable? Maybe. Oh, we can't climb that. Okay. Alright, first checkpoint, I think. Wherever we are. I think we're below that bench. We have to decide if we want to go left or directly up. Well, I think the first time we had to drop down, and then there's this little segment right here, which I'm not sure we can actually jump back up if we just went left this way. We might have to go all the way down and around up this way if we wanted to take that route. I think I know this route better, and we can just slide down this thing. Really shouldn't be any enemies out to kill me that way, I think. Okay, you guys gotta stop that. Won't try anything fancy just because we have the double jump. At least... Damn it. Not if we don't have to. Didn't exactly remember what to do there. Come on, guys. I need that. It's my own fault for bringing them out. Should have left the kids home. Okay, well. Still made it. Nope, I got it first. Gonna have to try harder than that. Okay, yeah, this spinny thing is not meant for this area. Next bench I find, I'll unequip it. I think we're actually at the top though. This was the bench, right? No? No, we kind of have to go down and around for the bench, so we'll just ignore that. In through here. And this part's a bit fuzzy to me. Did we have to fight a laser guy or something? Might just be downhill from here. So what about this part? Did we have to like worry about any random junk? Yeah, we kinda did. Just a little bit though. You can see well enough below us, so yeah. No real issue. And this is it, yeah. Here we are. After a little bit more platforming. Did the flies actually, the cog flies, they just left? They got bored? Was it because I said all of those rude things? I guess they just time out after a while. And there we go. Almost, without getting a single hit. Maker, I bring a delivery from Belhart below. Lacquer for your long work. Good, good. To seal, to protect. Bay Forloom's fresh faces gleam bright. Take reward for service made, visitor. Gift for you, to spend or treasure. Oh. Is this new? But the deeper form, distant relationship. Some form of Forloom and our old-legged stewards. Now to work, to work. That might have been the same generic dialogue that we saw the first time, before we took off the mask. Anything else to say?
Benny Frank.
The bugs of your land, I have watched them, climbing towards their absolution without the flicker of a thought to what it means. Aye, but isn't it always such for those snared to serve your higher caste? Our mortal mob did once act some defiance, unawares maybe, but successful in part, goaded towards it by the weavers, will and all. You speak of the citadel. Its former function has failed, but I can still sense its purpose, some. It is church and cage both. Aye, devised by your ancestors, that monstrosity. And their wicked clever minds. A system, or a web they like to call it. A way to keep their mothers sealed in slumber, and themselves free to lavish in their false rule. So yeah, the Citadel was some kind of whole system devised by the Weavers. It kind of looked like they were, at least to me from the beginning of the game, like they were somehow subjugated. And in fact they were. We saw a bunch of like the cages later on. But somehow like throughout the course of the history of Farthum that may be reversed or something. And he's talking about keeping the mother, I guess grandmother Silk, asleep. That's what this whole system was for. And also like to rule. I'm not getting the full picture here, but this is an interesting piece. Enough talk, old one. Mine is a calling that scant allows rest. Okay. There was nothing else, right? Okay. We didn't have that dialogue before, I don't think, so I think that either happened because we got further up, or because we delivered the lacquer. Unfortunately, his services did not expand. We did get a lot of money, though. A lot of money that we would have gotten a lot faster by farming those guys. And in fact, we did get it a lot faster farming those guys at the beginning of the episode. But this is progress still, I think. Probably not one of those repeatable delivery types. How do I leave? This way, I guess. Yeah, I don't think there would have been any way up this way. Good thing I didn't try. I guess you could do that, but I still think that's not a good way up. Just about ready to end the episode. Any minute now. Of course, we gotta find a bench before we can do that. I think we should be there though. Yeah, just gotta drop down basically. Oh, not drop into that though. Or that. Alright, that was faster than I thought. It's always faster the way down. So we didn't find our way into the slab after all. We did some stuff around it and... Let's see if there are any more deliveries. How about it? Oh wait, new mission. And no special delivery, but I assume that new mission unlocked because we just did a delivery. Wait, is that new dialogue? No wait, that's not. Just because I said no. Okay, well I think we can call that a successful episode. We did some things on the checklist, we bought everything we needed to buy, completed our spool, and I guess as we work our way down, we'll try to find if there's anything else that we can complete. But actually, now that I have all this money, we're probably going to want to buy all of those flea maps and start working towards that. which means finding my way back to Fleetopia, through all that muck and everything. I can't wait. Now would be a good time to take a break.